All right, welcome to Cat and Beats, and welcome to another mix tip on a Tuesday. And this mix tip comes as follows. I saw a Instagram thing of this girl which had speakers on her left and her right, sitting in a corner with no treatment, and she said, "Always mono your low end. Always mono your low end." And at that moment, I'm like, "Ah, God." Because I know she's saying that because somebody else said that. And there's this echo chamber in the audio world that if one person says, do this, then everybody starts circle jerking and just saying exactly the same thing. And then on my end, when I mix or master for people, I'm always thinking, why do you do that? That makes no sense. So here comes my rebuttal to mono your low end. If you are doing a vinyl release, mono your low end. Most likely you're going to have a physical limitation and you don't want your needle to bounce around. If you're doing a digital release, doesn't matter. You can have your bass in stereo. Now, why would you mono your low end anyway? Well, maybe you want the choice of two speakers playing the bass at exactly the same time is going to have a bigger boomy sound than if I have them both kind of rumbly and out of phase with each other. But if the emotional intent of your music is to have a rumbly bass, then if I would just delete that via getting rid of everything that's rumbly, I will actually neuter my track. So instead of thinking, hey, I'm going to have to do this, always think my music or your music is a piece of art that goes through time. And when it's going through time, it's giving the final listener a certain sense of an emotion. That's why they like it. They can go like, oh, this is such a nice track. I feel so good. I want to dance. I feel so, I feel. Feel is the word here. And feel, and I just say, okay, no, you're not allowed to feel that rumbly low end because some random person in the echo chamber said it. I'm not going to do that. I'm rather going to say, I'm going to boost that low, rumbly sound if that is what the emotional intent of the song is. Now here I have a really fun example, and it's not even that big of a difference when I cut it, but it is that little bit of audio janitor that you don't need to do. So I have here a delay and a reverb on the kick drum. Here you go. In this area, there is reverb on the kick. I know many of you are like, oh no, mono button. We have a groovy bass line that is stereo as fuck. We have a sub that's mono. And then we have a kick that is stereo again. And then all together, it sounds like this. Now, if I would say let's mono, then it's this. So in one go, I would neuter the sound completely. Anyway, you would hear that if you would have low end extension, but it's just not nice. It's not nice to do. So rather than following people saying you always have to do this in your production or the 10 mistakes or the 10 top things, always think to yourself, okay, I will remember this little tip, but if it doesn't work for the emotional intent of my music, I'm not going to apply it. All right? Just remember it. Just do it like that. It'll help you out a lot more. Rules do not exist in art. As soon as you start putting in rules, it's just going to start sounding weird and awkward. So just try to follow the emotional intent of your music. Break all the rules. And even if I wanted to, I could make a 15 dB boost or a 15 dB cut or do reverb on 300% or whatever. Don't follow rules. Break everything. Destroy and just follow emotional intent at all times. But whatever you do, don't put OTT on your master. All right. Much love. Take care. Peace out. And if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, go over to patreon.com/catandbeats or click subscribe and like and leave some lovely comments. And make sure to break rules. Bye.